Good morning, everyone. You thought I was going to say Vietnam, didn't you? All right, we are up and running. Reload page. One more thing. All right, welcome. We're here. We are live. Welcome to the Daily Reflection. Today is September 25th, 2020. Years going by fast, even though we're stuck at home, huh? How is everybody dealing with that? How are you dealing with things being at home? Is everybody still doing okay? It's been a while since that topic came up. But hey, if you are here, either for the live or the replay, please say hi. Let us know that you are here. If you have a topic, something you would like to hear discussed, please bring it up in the chats on the live video, and we will get to your topic. Just like anything else that looks like radio, employees and their wives and stuff can't participate because they get to say things to me all the time. So, good morning, Carrie. It's good to see you. If you guys give me a second, I'm going to go turn my fan. All right, I got way too much crap between there and here. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that I kind of wanted to cover this morning, and this isn't necessarily off topic, but I got a message from somebody yesterday, this morning. Doesn't matter. And anything I get, not anything, but I take most things seriously. That means I'm listening to what you say, whether I feel like you're being a troll or not. We are forever grateful to the AA Fellowship, but we do not directly read their literature in our meetings in our groups. And I hear what he's saying, and I hear what he's saying. The question is, am I pressing on the traditions? Then, and the short answer to that is no, I am not. And here's what. Tradition 8. You cannot mix the 12th step and money. Line of cleavage between voluntary self-work and paid-for services. AA could not function without full-time service workers. Professional workers are not professional AAs. Relation of AAs to industries, education, etc. 12-step work is never paid for, but those who labor in service for us are worthy of their hire. Okay? I don't make any money off this. Podcasting, maybe someday, but I don't make any money off of this. If I made money off of it, I would have been shut down already. I would hope so. So if people do see things like that, or you have a concern, feel free to bring it up. I'm not shy about talking about hard topics. And if you think I'm doing something wrong, I'm more than happy to educate you. Or be educated. All right. All right. So let's get to first things first. Today I am reading out of the Daily Reflections. Man, I just don't have myself. No. Oh, well, it's going to ruin the mood. Sorry, guys. That's all right. Some of us have taken very hard knocks to learn this truth. Job or no job, wife or no wife, we simply do not stop drinking so long as we place dependence upon other people ahead of alcohol, ahead of dependence on God. That is page 98. I'm also going to be reading another part too. So, it is not a matter of giving that is in question, but when and how to give. Okay. I have a guy I'm kind of working with asked me for $20 yesterday. I gave it to him. Okay. Up in Keensburg, it didn't quite feel right. I don't know. Okay. But it felt right to do it at that particular moment. He He's with his mom. So I'm relying on my intuition in that. Okay. And I can rely upon my intuition because I've done 12 steps and my intentions are around God and helping other people. So, um, and you'll know these things. You'll just know. There's a guy I saw standing on the street the other day, gave him $20. I don't hand out dollars at $5. Okay. I hand out $20. Okay. Well, I could just tell that he was not the kind of guy that was going to use it for alcohol. I didn't see it. Okay. We gave that to him. You could see a sigh of relief. Okay. It's just sigh of relief. So trust your intuition. The only reason I'm even bringing up these stories is to let you know to trust your intuition. Okay. Um, what I do on a daily basis isn't something that should be bragged about. So I just want you to know it wasn't for that. All right. The minute we put our work on service plane, the alcoholic commences to rely upon our assistance rather than upon God. He clamors for this or that, claiming he cannot master alcohol until his material needs are cared for. Nonsense. Some of us have taken very hard knocks to get to learn the truth. Job or no job, wife or no wife. We simply do not stop drinking so long as we place dependence upon other people ahead of dependence upon God. Burn the idea into the consciousness of every man that he can get well regardless of anyone. The only condition is that he trusts God and clean house. So what they're saying is there is no materialistic thing out there that should stop us from being able to get sober. I'm going to disagree with that. I'm going to disagree. I believe that housing should come first. Okay. It is really easy for somebody to say that hasn't been homeless. And remember, when they're talking here, they brought these people into their homes. These people, they didn't just let them flop around on the street. They brought them into their homes. We do it different now. We don't bring them into our homes all the time. Sometimes we do. Okay. Now, there again, I'm working with that guy. You said it was a week and a half sober, right? He doesn't have a home. He has a pop-up tent and a sick mother. Okay. We all have our circumstances that we're going to go through. Okay. Just realize that the further you went down, the more work you're going to need to do. Okay. I went really far down. Really far down. I was about the color I am right now. So I am going to disagree with that only to the point of, okay. Now, what they're talking about is this. Okay. I was scrolling through and somebody said, hey, this person says that they want this, this, and this to go into treatment. And people were making all these suggestions. And I said, I'm like, that sounds like a demand list to me. Because it was. I'm not going in unless this and this. You got a roof over your head? Great. I'm sorry, but you got nothing from there. And there is nothing. I've seen people get sober despite of everything. I lived at the Phoenix Concept, the homeless shelter for alcoholics. Right? The first sober living in Colorado, by the way. I also wanted to read out of There Is a Solution. It just it didn't feel quite complete doing that one part. So we in turn sought the same escape with the desperation. Here was the terrible dilemma in which our friend found himself when he had an extraordinary experience, which is as we have already told you, made him a free man. Okay, they're talking about the spiritual experience. We in turn sought the same escape with all the desperation of drowning men. And what they're talking about is recovery, sobriety. What seemed at first a flimsy reed has proved to be the loving and powerful hand of God. A new life has been given us, or if you prefer a design for living that really works. And that design for living, obviously, is the 12 steps. The distinguished American psychologist William James, in his book Varieties of Religious Experience, indicates a multitude of ways in which men have discovered God. We have no desire to convince anyone that there is only one way by which faith can be acquired. Right? So even in our book, it says AA is not the only way. Okay? I'm sorry, guys. I wish it was too, but it's not. Okay? But what does it have to say after that? We have no desire to convince anyone that there is only one way by which faith can be acquired. If what we have learned and felt and seen means anything at all, it means that all of us, whatever our race, creed, or color, are the children of a living creator with whom we may form a relationship upon simple and understandable terms as soon as we are willing and honest enough to do so. Or I'm sorry, enough to try. Sorry. It should say to do so. It probably did in the first edition. That's probably why my brain went there. Those having religious affiliations will find there is nothing disturbing to their beliefs or ceremonies. There is no friction among us over such matters. That is because we are a spiritual program. We are not we're not a religious program. We are spiritually based. Okay, that means that you can believe in whatever the heck you want to. Okay? When I was 19, my first, I thought it was funny. My first higher power was Batman. We all know that I love my superheroes. Okay, I love Batman more than I love anybody. Okay, but come on. The only reason I ever said it was for attention. So, all right, I was 19. Today, nope, that's the wrong one. Before coming to AA, I always had excuses for taking a drink. Always. Until there were no more. Towards the end of my drinking career, I didn't provide any more excuses. I stopped. I didn't have any. I was trying to get sober. So, she said, he said, I got fired yesterday. I got a great job today. Ooh. See, we tend to think that our relapses come from things like from trauma and triggers and things like that. But you're going to find that as an alcoholic, we are so fucking stubborn that we will stay sober out of spite. Oh, that person died. I'm going to stay sober. I'm going to show these people. Oh, I got a new job today. Time to celebrate. We have no defense against that. I relapsed more times because I was happy than because I was sad. I guarantee it. Doesn't matter. It's still using a swing emotion to get what I want. Okay, swing emotions. Those are the ones that go really far. Anger, excitement, pink cloud, things like that. No area of my life could be good. No area of my life could be good if I drank again. In sobriety, my life gets better each day. I must always remember not to drink, to trust God, and to stay active in AA. Am I putting anything before my sobriety, God and AA today? Am I putting anything before my sobriety, God and AA? He's sober, right? So when we say first things first, what we are talking about in that situation is getting sober first before anything else can be taken care of. And I'll tell you why. They're not going to accept it with the same gratitude as somebody that's kind of worked the steps. Right? They're not going to tackle it the same way. Sometimes we can utilize fear to get us sober. Right? And sometimes I utilize fear to help somebody get there. Fear is not necessarily a bad emotion. Neither is anger, frustration, or anything else. It all depends on you and how you handle it inside. Are you going to take those emotions? Are you going to drive yourself crazy? Are you going to give yourself a break? Or are you going to do something about it? Right? I have found that even when I am in that situation and I feel like I can't contribute anything, that it that is still that is still better than when I was drinking and causing chaos. It's still better. So I've made progress, which is hope, right? You gotta give yourself that chance. It's hard to give yourself that chance when you're locked up in your head though, right? It's hard to do. That's why we have friends. We have closed mouth friends that help us out. So cool, guys. Cool, cool. All right. I'll be back tomorrow for daily reflection. We have another raw recovery coming out today. Jay, we had a great time. A lot like me. Love the guy. Yeah. Look a lot like he's a good looking guy. I'm kidding. He's much prettier than I am. All right, guys. Have a great day. I love y'all. Peace out and have a day. Bye.